Ferrari has just made a surprising decision by fulfilling the demands of seven-time world champion Lewis Hamilton to face a major challenge in the 2025 Formula One season. This bold move comes just a few months after Hamilton officially joined the legendary Maranello team, and shows Ferrari's seriousness in returning to the pinnacle of glory. Will this decision be the key to Ferrari's revival and lead Hamilton to his 8th world title? Let's take a closer look. Hamilton's first days at Ferrari were filled with intense activity. Even before he officially joined the team, he had made several special requests regarding modifications to the car he would be using. These requests included changing the position of the cockpit, the pedals, and the steering wheel, all to adapt the car to his driving style. Although these changes were quite complicated, Ferrari was happy to comply. Hamilton was also given plenty of testing time, including a 3-day session in Barcelona with the SF23 car. This was a great advantage for his adaptation to the new team. This test was designed to give him the opportunity to thoroughly understand the characteristics of the Ferrari car, including how the car reacts on different types of tracks. With the extra time to understand the car's systems and technology, Hamilton can provide more effective technical input to Ferrari's technical team. However, challenges remain, particularly in closing the performance gap with teammate Charles Leclerc, who has more experience with Ferrari cars and is known as one of the best qualifiers on the grid. Leclerc has the advantage in terms of experience with the internal dynamics of the Ferrari team, as well as a deep understanding of how the Ferrari car behaves in different track conditions. Ferrari have made several significant changes to their car to support Hamilton. One of the biggest changes is the adjustment of the cockpit position, which Hamilton had previously requested when he was still with Mercedes. A more comfortable cockpit position can help Hamilton maximize his potential on the track, especially in critical situations such as sharp corners or hard braking. Changes have also been made to the car's pedals, although this is much more complex. This change took longer because it involved redesigning the pedal system to suit Hamilton's driving style. All of this shows how serious Ferrari is about meeting Hamilton's needs. These changes are also expected to help Hamilton reduce fatigue during long races, allowing him to maintain consistent performance. Ferrari is also working hard to improve the performance of the car on track, both on Saturday, qualifying, and Sunday, race. This is important to help Hamilton overcome the lack of qualifying performance he experienced in the 2024 season, where he lost badly to then-teammate George Russell by a score of 19-5 in the qualifying duel. Ferrari are keen to ensure that the car they provide Hamilton with can accommodate his aggressive driving style and provide stability in fast corners and straights. The presence of two top drivers at Ferrari, Hamilton and Leclerc, is expected to spark fierce internal competition. Leclerc, who has been a pillar of Ferrari for the past few years, will certainly not give up easily in the face of Hamilton's challenge. Instead, he is determined to prove himself as the team's #1 driver. Leclerc's comments after the 2024 Las Vegas Grand Prix illustrate his determination. He stated that he would only focus on himself, especially after feeling disadvantaged by the team's strategy in several previous races. On the other hand, Hamilton is not the type of driver who likes to lose to his teammate. With a reputation as one of the best drivers of all time, Hamilton will be desperate to beat Leclerc, especially in his debut season with Ferrari. The potential for conflict is of particular concern to Ferrari's team principals. The team must strike a balance between giving both drivers a fair chance and ensuring that there is no tension that is detrimental to the overall performance of the team. In recent decades, internal conflicts between drivers have often been a major stumbling block for teams with high ambitions, as evidenced by the rivalry between Nico Rosberg and Hamilton at Mercedes from 2014 to 2016. In addition to internal competition, Ferrari is also under pressure from other teams. Red Bull, who are still dominant with Max Verstappen as their main driver, remain the biggest threat. Verstappen is known as a very consistent driver and is able to maximize the potential of his car even in less than ideal conditions. The Red Bull team principal even commented on the situation at Ferrari, stressing that having two competitive drivers could be a big challenge as both drivers would be fighting for points. However, Ferrari are confident that the presence of two great drivers will actually be their strength. The team believes that healthy internal competition can encourage each driver to perform at their best. However, the challenges they face are not only coming from Red Bull. Other strong teams, such as Mercedes and Aston Martin, are also predicted to put up stiff resistance and be competitive in the upcoming 2025 season. With the ever-increasing pace of technological development and constant innovation, coupled with ever-changing regulations, every team has the same opportunity to make a major breakthrough. This breakthrough has the potential to significantly change the competitive map on the grid, making this season more interesting and full of surprises. One aspect that often gets attention is Hamilton's significant contribution to the Ferrari car development process. Hamilton is known as a driver who not only has exceptional racing skills, but also excellent technical skills. He is able to provide very detailed technical feedback to the team's engineers, helping them to understand and refine the overall performance of the car. This ability was evident from his first test session with Ferrari, where he immediately provided important input on the car's on-track performance. His feedback became a valuable guide for the team to make various necessary adjustments. The presence of Loic Serra, formerly the technical director of chassis at Mercedes and now part of the Ferrari team, is also a key element in the car's development. Serra and Hamilton are known to share the same vision when it comes to racing car design. Both are known to be critical of the zero-pod design concept previously implemented by Mercedes. The close collaboration between Hamilton and Serra is expected to have a significant and positive impact on improving the performance of Ferrari cars in the future. Their synergy is expected to bring the Ferrari team to a more competitive level. Ferrari has set a very ambitious and clear goal for the 2025 racing season, to win the World Drivers' and Constructors' Championships. This goal is not just a wish, but a mission that will be the measure of the team's success. Failure to achieve it would be considered a major failure that could affect their reputation as one of the most legendary teams in Formula One. With competition on the Formula One grid becoming increasingly fierce, Ferrari must be able to prepare everything very carefully. The team must ensure that they have a solid strategy, a car capable of competing at the highest level, and good harmony among the team members. One of the biggest challenges is the potential for friction between their two main drivers, Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. However, Ferrari hopes that this internal competition can be an additional motivation for both drivers to perform at their best on the track. As part of the preparations, Ferrari also plans to improve internal communication within the team. This step has been taken to ensure that both Hamilton and Leclerc feel fully supported, both technically and mentally. Ferrari's technical team will work tirelessly to develop a car that is not only fast, but also able to accommodate the unique needs of both drivers. They are determined to find the ideal balance so that the overall performance of the team is not compromised by focusing on one driver alone. With this approach, Ferrari hopes to create a season full of success and pride. Ferrari's decision to meet Lewis Hamilton's demands is a clear demonstration of their commitment to creating a car capable of competing at the highest level of Formula One. Although this move is fraught with risk, as it has the potential to ignite increasingly heated internal rivalries, Ferrari sees it as a sacrifice worth making in order to achieve the success they have longed for. By combining Hamilton's experience and determination with Charles Leclerc's immense talent and ambition, Ferrari are now in a promising position to end their long title drought. However, the big question remains: will the unique partnership between the two drivers be enough to stop Red Bull's dominance and overcome the fierce competition from other teams? Only time will tell. The 2025 season is set to be one of the most spectacular and intriguing in Formula One history. All eyes will be on Ferrari to see how they fare in their quest for the top spot. One thing is for sure, F1 fans will not be disappointed with the drama, action, and excitement that will be on offer throughout the season. Let us know what you think in the comments section.